Good evening, all. Today's my topic is about brand positioning. So, which means where we have to position our brand after performing all market researches and marketing strategies researches, also opting niches and customers categorization. So then we have to go for brand positioning. Yes, brand positioning is also one of the major marketing strategies in current era. So let's discuss the topic at micro level. Brand positioning is a guide to marketing strategy and creation of appropriate market mix to achieve the desired position in the customer mind and heart. So simply we are positioning our product in customer mind and heart rather than in the market. Exactly. So if a customer wants to buy a product, first he should remember our product among many competitive substitutes which are available in the market. Just like in Mahabharata, how Arjuna hits hidden mango on the top of the tree with a single strike, the customer should also should choose our product, so that means he should remember our product if he is requiring a product among all other substitutes. That's what the brand positioning is exactly here. I think it is quite clear. So positioning is an art of placing entire marketing mix in the mind of customer and creating the relevant associations, emotions, attributes, beliefs, so to stand apart from competitive offerings. How we can create brand image? We can create brand image by advertising and also wide propaganda. For example, we can create brand image based upon human emotion. So let's discuss bike advertising method. If we take as an instance to explain, they actually post mentioning risk taking disclaimer note. They exhibit the bike adventure like trekking onto hilly areas or riding the bike in sandy or mud roads, and also a few more risky stunts with the newly purchased bike. They show to attract youth as well as to expose the toughness of the bike, which is ultimately the quality of the bike. That is the reason they are opting that method of exhibiting the quality of the bike, like trekking and riding in the sand, whatever it may be. But along with the disclaimer note, the youth are highly vulnerable to this type of challenging activities. Sometimes or some other times they won't usually opt such challenges, but they enjoy such type of thrilling stunts. They want to see again and again that advertisement, so it creates an impact there on their mindsets. So it creates an urge to buy a bike. Even though they won't act exactly as shown in the advertisement, they prefer such type of bikes. At least they enjoy such type of thrilling advertising. So it is hiddenly, actually it is having a hidden message. It is not meant for elder people. Can we take it in a negative way? No, right? So it is also useful for elder people and women, but actually they are hitting the emotion of the youth here. Okay, so they categorized indirectly up to an extent. So bikes became attractive products to youth. This is brand image positioning that company is creating based upon emotion or thrilling or the challenging attitude of the youth. So the second type of creating brand image is associating with other emotions and other situations also, like any celebrating situation or any get together situation. Okay, so let's discuss based upon this event. If we take coffee advertisement, companies usually creates based upon emotions. They creates advertisements based upon the emotions, like reading newspaper along with coffee early in the morning. Okay, and traditional families, they opt morning coffee, that to their brand. Okay, and we all know that rangolis and all they put in their background, and that unjal even, okay, that swing, and gents will be reading the newspaper and his wife will be bringing up that coffee mug with a pleasant smile in the morning with a fresh face. Very presentable appearance of the wife, and the hot cup of coffee creates a pleasant situation and pleasant mood in his face. Okay, so that all attracts the audience, that all associating the mood of the with the that all is associating with the mood of the customer even. So it creates again to urge to buy, urge the product. Okay, and even they utilize another type of situation, which are office meetings. So coffee meetings or tea parties, whatever it may be, any get together, these type of situations also they utilize to prepare a storytelling about coffee. And also it creates some bonding storytelling. Okay, so bonding with family, son and father, newly married couple, father-in-law and daughter-in-law. So many emotions they associate with the coffee cup. Every emotion, every situation they associate, and stranger and travelers, whatever it may be. So for an example, in a coffee advertising show, a road by traveler got tired and approached roadside coffee stall person. That owner is very poor and he is also waiting for the customers. They both share many things with one cup of coffee and finally bids farewell to each other after 10 minutes of conversation. While leaving each other, a small gesture of emotion shows how a cup of coffee created bonding between two strangers. This hits the emotional, friendship, or some other type of human relation among the audience. That makes them to remember our product. So this is creating brand image in their mindset. Okay, so this is what the power of storytelling. They are saying that you can mingle with any person with the single cup of coffee here. Okay, so here they are creating brand image again with the new situation, new people, and a cup of coffee with emotion. Okay, furthermore, to discuss, take noodles advertisement. Usually their niche is children. Okay, after coming from the school, children eagerly ask their mom to cook noodles. They created an urge into children's mind to eat noodles post coming from school, and it created a custom even. So moms couldn't ignore it even, and the company got succeeded. Okay, so eventually that company wanted to expand their niche in the market to improve their sales. So they opted another kind of narrating. Okay, so let's check how it goes. An educated traveling alone and opted boat ride into the river by requesting a fisherman to help him to travel in a boat. So after traveling some time due to bad weather, both got stuck in an island. Then traveler gets worried about food after few hours. Meanwhile, fisherman prepares noodles and he shares that noodles bowl with this person, this traveler. And fisherman also says it is his usual lunch pack in times of storms and whenever he is staying far away from his family. This creates a bonding between them. Here, company highlighted lunch pack usage, so the multi-purpose of the noodles packet, and affordability for poor people. Also, ready-to-cook facility with low effort. Okay, and useful as emergency food as well as to share with friends. So it created a magic and got succeeded. So again, a poor man and a rich man, how they can share food, and that too with low effort. Okay, and that too when there is no other person available. So how the noodle packet protected them from starving. This is the emotion they utilized here. So we can't say directly to use our product. We have to associate to an emotion, desire, or to inspiration, or at least to change the perspective of the audience. So here, what it could be the inspiration, Boost. We all know the Boost energy drink, right? How they inspires all the cricket players are using, right? So immediately all mothers will be inspired and they'll give Boost to their children. And how to change the perspective? Let's discuss that. So by creating brand image, we can also change the perspective of the people about our product. So initially, a chocolate was there, which was used as a gift between friends and lovers by getting inspired by advertisement. But eventually, they felt their product is getting used by only the lovers and friends. How about the others? So they also wanted to improve their sales. So they again took another type of narration. So they felt even family people also should use their product in every occasion, like in Diwali gift boxes, okay, to celebrate any happy news like getting a new job or going to abroad, or along with the wedding invitation card to share this chocolate box. So many occasions they associated with their brand image. So again they also made it as a traditional share of chocolate box. Okay, so before sharing good news, it became a tradition to give a chocolate box. This is what how they changed the perspective of the people to view their product. Earlier it was only in between lovers and friends, but now it became a family product even. Okay, so this is what how the company plays with the emotion, not plays exactly, how they capture the emotion and how they take advantage of every situation of every member of the market consumer. Okay, however these strategies are very expensive. What if we have limited budget? So for startup companies, or like for housewives who are becoming entrepreneur startups, establishing startup companies, they cannot afford these type of advertising, right? So when all these narrations requires videos, high presentational skills, definitely it is not possible for newcomers, freshers with limited budgets. But can we stop our brand positioning? Not an issue. Go for poster making. Like in online platforms, generally people does online shopping by viewing the pictures. right? So take good quality picture with more enhanced look of your product. Example, here in this picture one, I took hair clips. Okay, this is very small product, very too small in size. So how we can attract the customers with a poster or with an image? So take a close-up shot, elevate minute details like stones, color, and put focus lights on it. So and put all the surface areas very clean and green. Then immediately customers, the female customers will be attracted. Okay, because customers looks for the value she is getting, the experience she is getting after buying your product. Okay, that's what creates the difference here. And moving on to picture 2, here I took the coffee beans. If it is video, we can show in a traditional way how the people are enjoying aroma of coffee smell. Okay, however we are dealing with the poster, so pics should be in this way. Coffee beans are scattered on clear and neat surface. Those beans looks healthy, bright and larger comparatively with other beans. Beside to that beans, a machine is symbolizing homemade pure quality. And finally, 3 coffee mugs with filled with coffee and mouth-watering foam is attracting and creating urge to buy ASAP that coffee beans. Okay, this is what the presentation skill. And moving forward to picture 3, it is normal cold butter cake made by a granny at home. Okay, so this doesn't have any color, this doesn't have any aroma even. So how you can project in a poster within limited budget? So here we have to mainly focus upon the multi-usage rather than the presentation. We cannot apply any some food color and we cannot sell, right? People will hate it definitely. So they suspects our quality even. So that is the reason express the multi-usage, like use by grating into thin layers, use in salads, use into ice creams, like how to use after grating into thin layers, right? Or if not, they can use it directly in rotis. So presentation is difficult in this case, but it is not impossible. That's what we have to mainly focus here. And picture 4, I took shoes. Shoes were very simple, so I just focused on individually. So shoes were placed individually, especially under focused lights, which is enhancing bright texture of shoes. This posh look style of exhibiting makes customers to buy impulsively. Understood? So these are the things we need to understand before we are creating brand image, brand positioning. So there is also another type of brand positioning when it comes to supermarket, which we also call as space management. Let us discuss into the next video. Thanks a lot. Please watch my videos, share, subscribe and comment. Thanks a lot.